For the drinkers in this room, would it be a dream come true if your faucet all of a sudden had alcohol instead of water?
Wow.
No, that would be a problem, I think.
Why, you like variety or just one kind of alcohol?
I usually stick to one kind for the most part, but
Is it this one?
It's one kind of one type.
it sure is.
That's from a fan.
No, he brought that one.
I brought this one.
Well, Tim's a fan, so. So he brought
I
it.
brought it for you guys.
Well, a fan gave us one at the Danger Boys meet and greet, and I think we drank it all.
I think we did.
Hell
It's
yeah.
in the kitchen.
You're drinking though?
I pretend that I did. I remember I drank 3 Coronas, and then I wanted to be like a blues musician and play my friend's guitar. And I was like, why can't I control my fingers? And I just started puking, and I was like, I never want to drink again.
And your friend's like, oh fuck, my guitar will fire.
Dude, this was a $500 guitar.
I pictured like one of those vomits that just goes this way.
Oh God. Just
I like that you're drunk as you're plastered and you're like, yeah, I think I'm about to play guitar. It'll be a good blues guitar.
I pictured everybody like, oh shit, we didn't know Joe could play guitar. They're all gathered around. He's like,
It's that chunky kind.
Fucking BB King sitting there like,
it's his guitar.
You met BB King. It's tight.
That'd be so cool.
Stopped. I mean, I know what you're saying because I stopped like getting drunk, like hardcore like that when I do events and shit because
Don't you and David still pound alcohol at Sen Foods though?
we okay, yeah, the last time I was probably drunk like blacked out, don't really remember shit was when we did an episode of Sen Foods and
Because he told me on one of them he broke his back. Because you were drunk and then he was kind of drunk and he just jumped on him and he wasn't ready and he was like, oh! And he felt like his back cracked like 20 times.
He's easy to break.
Do you black out when you drink?
Yeah, I do. When I get drunk enough, I black out and I don't remember things, and that's why I stopped getting drunk like that. Unless like I'm shooting Sen Foods because there's people around.
Yeah.
But I just man, that day was like I was like spitting. I was drinking gin. As
Is that when you kept spitting at your cast?
yeah, I was spitting at David. I was spitting at the camera, and like
Like the spray, not the fuck that, like a.
yeah, I was doing like Triple H like all over. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was a mess. But the next day. I remember, because I don't remember being that drunk, and then I was looking at my shoes, and like there was like wine all over them, and then I was
Are
like,
they expensive shoes?
yeah, there were some really nice Air Maxes, and I remember texting Rick, I'm like, yo, I think I was kind of drunk yesterday. He's like, you were fucked up. I was like, oh god damn, and here's the thing, when people remind you that you're drunk, you start remembering more
right.
parts of your night, and I remember because this was in Huntington Beach-ish. And sometimes you don't want to catch an Uber where everything's busy, so you're like, I'm just gonna walk to the nearby establishment. And I think I walked for like 3 miles, bro.
By yourself?
By myself, just drunk, and I was like, I'm just gonna walk. And then I remember walking for a long ass fucking time before I called my Uber. Yeah.
dude, I buzzed walked through Costa Rica like without shoes. And because the fucking place didn't take our card. They didn't take cards, and we didn't know that when we showed up. So I had to go try to find an ATM so we could pay. And I walked like 3 miles
Didn't even realize.
in the dark with cars like fucking
In Costa Rica.
Costa Rica on the side of the road.
Were there monkeys and stuff?
There was monkeys around, but not exactly in my way. There's monkeys there.
I say
I love your brain, dude.
one more drunk walking story. The drunkest I've been is I didn't realize that I pissed myself while walking
Amazing.
in Orlando
That's blackout.
That's fucked.
because I didn't even remember I did it until the next day.
So it wasn't even wine on your shoes.
No, this was different. Because I put on my Vans the next day in the hotel. I woke up, I put on my Vans. I was like, why are my shoes wet? And then I was like, did I piss myself?
That's freedom, bro.
And then I remember, because when I get really drunk, I do the Irish goodbye where I just leave. I don't tell anybody. You know
Is that what that's called?
Irish goodbye. I learned that like a year ago.
I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, okay, so I was hosting a club event and I just left because I was so drunk. And then now, after I smelled my shoes, it all came back to me, right? So I remember I was walking home and I was like, man, I gotta pee so bad. And I was like, I have black jeans on, I can just pee and no one would know.
Oh my god.
And then so I was just walking and peeing and then like running into fans and shit.
Oh my god.
You know what's great about drunk you is you're like
While
what
you're
a
peeing.
fucking life hack.
Why haven't I done this before?
Dude, and then when you're sober the next day and hungover, it's like, that's so Raven when you go,
Yeah,
getting on your
it all comes back.
Did you wash it?
I like that your memory comes back from smell. Like you can just go, that's what happened. And he's like, oh yeah.
All the fans are like, Tim's cool, but he kind of smells.
Smells like pee a little bit.
It was cool, but he started peeing on himself when we were taking.
They know exactly what happened.
They're like, cheese, and you're just like,
Oh wait, no, it's completely different than how I remember it. Tim's cool, but his dick was out and he was peeing.
You know what'd be funny? I can
Tim's
picture.
cool.
I can picture like you actually hugging a fan and be like, yo, I peed myself a little bit.
But you can't tell because I'm wearing black pants.
Yeah. Bro, guess what? Guess what?
Myself a little bit.
Oh god.
I picture during the picture, you're like, cheese, and it's like,
Shit, you wanna take a shot?
Let's do it. I'll do
Joe,
it.
do you know what a fundoshi is?
no. What's that?
So it's a Japanese word for
Oh, fundoshi.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but
Fundoshi.
I thought it was Italian.
That sounds like it's fun. It's like an English word. Like they take the word fun.
Yeah.
And then doshi is like, I don't know, like.
Oh, she's pronouncing wrong. It's fundoshi.
Oh.
That's how you're supposed to say it.
does that sound recognizable?
Sounds like a Japanese arcade.
I don't know.
Okay, so it stands for
Is it an upside down mushroom?
but kind of close-ish with the mushroom idea. So, okay, it stands for Poop Soil Master.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Nothing
there's a
fun about that.
There's a 70-year-old Japanese man who he's a published mushroom and moss photographer.
Sounds like a fun guy.
No.
That was good. Okay, so he is famous for avoiding indoor toilets as much as possible. He says he has only pooped indoors 14 times in the last 20 years.
He's a mushroom man?
You know why? Because there's not much room in there.
We're becoming that kind of
What
channel.
is happening right now? What the fuck is happening?
We're only a minute and a half in this video, and I want it to be over.
Man, wait, he poops outside? He sounds like he shits tacky.
Shiitake.
The mushroom again.
Yes. Keep the puns coming. Okay, so you're a pundoshi.
He shits outside in a portobello bathroom.
That's a good one.
Tim, where's the tequila, man?
I had to join.
What is it, fucking 11 a.m.?
Yeah, 11, 12 a.m. Exactly. Okay, so anyway, so this guy, he's saying that he believes that we are relieving ourselves into dead plumbing. So it's our responsibility as humans to relieve ourselves in the soil because it brings back life into the soil. So it's like the circle of life kind of thing. So we're just currently wasting our waste.
There's a guy in Japan that invented a poop cycle. So it's like a motorcycle with a shitter toilet on it.
What?
And you can fuel it with caca.
No way.
It's a motorcycle with a toilet, like as a
Wow.
Is everyone that's riding it have like clenched teeth? Like,
You don't poo and ride at the same time, do you?
Yeah, that's why they have
I mean,
assless chaps.
it's the design because I mean, what he does is he processes the poop and uses it as fuel.
Yeah.
But he thought it'd be funny to like make the chair a toilet
That's
seat.
pretty tight.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
except if you crash, your shit shatters.
and it shits back. There's like water splashing while you're driving and shit.
That's tight.
At least he added water.
Hold on, my motorcycle's clogged.
My motorcycle's constipated. Okay, so this guy, his name is Masana Izawa.
Portobello body.
That's stupid. So, yeah.
I like the shit. Look at his face.
Yeah,
Look, endangered feces.
Hilarious. It's puns all over the place.
Endangered feces.
It's my worst nightmare video.
Endangered feces.
I thought I left my wife today, and she's still here.
It's so stupid.
Yep.